Supreme Court. Of course, that 4-game suspension has been upheld by that Second Circuit Court of Appeals. Now, the big question here is Tom Brady. When it comes to legacy, you look at guys like Staubach, Montana, Bradshaw, Aikman, Manning, zero smudges like this against their mark. Where's this legacy stand for Tom Terrific?
Yeah, it's a great question, and Chris, you posed it to Tom. It's interesting hearing his answers on that. But to me, number one, this has been huge because of the way it's been covered.
Oh, yeah.
And quarterbacks 40, 50 years ago, they didn't have to deal with this.
Not at all.
Joe Namath's the only guy that had to deal with something like this.
Terry Bradshaw.
But not this kind of media coverage, not this 24-hour news cycle. Peyton Manning, there have been some things that have come out on Peyton Manning. It hasn't stuck like this has stuck.
Yeah.
What I do know is that most American sports fans have very short memories. And you take Brett Favre. Okay, Brett Favre had a whole painkiller fiasco 20 years ago. Nobody ever talks about that with Brett Favre now. It was a big deal at the time in 1996, but the guy goes out, he wins 3 straight MVP awards, wins the Super Bowl against the Patriots, ironically, and nobody cares. Nobody talks about it. So to me, 10 years from now, I don't think anybody's going to be circling 4 games in Tom Brady's record.
It's not the 4 games, though. I think it's the overall. I think the ship already sailed on Tom as far as the legacy goes, and I think it sailed with Spygate. Tom's going to always forever be – he was one of those guys that was involved because they were cheating. That's the reason why. And I'm not saying they were. I'm saying that's people's perception already of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. So for me, I don't believe it changes the narrative on him. He was already in that batch of quarterbacks that you just mentioned. There are the holier-than-thou guys. That's the Montanas and the Roger Staubachs and, of that ilk. But there's also the bad boy quarterbacks who've won championships, and we love them too. And I believe that Tom Brady's going to be, celebrated. Again, I believe he's the greatest quarterback of all time. We've had that conversation before.
Right.
But I think he's just going to go into a different category. He's just one of the guys that kind of had a little junk.
So if you're saying if you're already in that boat of fans that feel like the Patriots cheated and this is the way it is, then this hasn't changed anything. But Tom Brady, to me, what I'm saying is that I just don't feel like 10 years from now people are going to care as much about Spygate and Deflategate.
Well, I don't think they care now to a certain extent. I'm talking about other people other than Patriots fans. I don't think they care about it. In other words, you're guilty now to prove an innocent, period. That's where we are. So he's always going to be guilty. I don't think I know he didn't deflate a ball. I mean, that I know he did not do. However, something happened or didn't happen, and because that question is there, he's guilty. Just because that's what we do now, you're guilty.
Well, the ruling was upheld by a Second Circuit Court. But, Chris, what about in the court of public opinion? Where's his legacy affected at?
Well, from a player's perspective, I don't think it changes. I think I'm with Dukes on this one. Although I'm going to say this, that I don't know if he had anything to do with deflating the football. Those balls out there don't go out there without the quarterback's approval. They're just right when he goes out there on that field. They're the way he wants them to go. So I don't know if they intentionally broke any rules or not, but I'm just saying that football wasn't going to make it to that field.
I would say he didn't have the needle. My point is I don't think he had needle in hand and was dropping the air in the ball with the needle himself.
Exactly, and that's the debate, and that's the uncertainty that we're going to have surrounding this issue. But, here's the thing. If you think Tom Brady and the Patriots were cheaters before this happened, you're going to still think the same thing after this event. As a player, you see something like this happen, it's like, it doesn't change my perception of him. He's still a top-notch quarterback, probably the greatest quarterback of all time when it's all said and done. Just the way his record has gone and what he's been able to do on the football field, the consistency with the success that he's had in New England with Bill Belichick, I don't think this changes it from a player's perspective on how you view his greatness.
That's what I was just about to ask you. So you faced him when you were with the Cowboys. Your Giants teams faced him, and then with the Ravens. So guys that are facing Tom Brady, someone like yourself, do you care that the Spygate is attributed partially to his team? Do you care about Deflategate at all as an opponent? Does it change anything about how you speak about him as a player?
Well, here's the thing. Teams are going to do whatever they can to get a competitive advantage, sometimes towing the line, some teams crossing the line.
But don't gloss over. No, slow that down to explain just what you're saying. Every player in every professional sports, and Spygate, Deflategate, Saintsgate, coaches too, we are always looking for an advantage that we can get away with.
Yes. I mean, I have to, you put it the right way. It's the advantage. It's the advantage that you can get away with. It's you talk about competitive edge, and you want to make sure that you have an advantage when you step out there on game day. But it's always glossed in that within the framework of the rules type of situation. But it's really what you can get away with, what you don't get caught with. And that's kind of the approach that the New England Patriots and a lot of other teams around the National Football League and other sports league take.
No, they always say if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Tom Brady's appeal, well, it was denied of that 4-game suspension.